Previously on Flashback.
Jackman!
Hello?
Can you go to our dear friend Neil up the portals and tell him to close down for the day? We didn't appear where we were supposed to.
This area, as far as you can tell, is a place called the Green Sea, which is one of the largest forests in the world. The head direwolf lowers its ears and pins them against the back of its head. The lady is gone. The ruler.
What lady?
The ruler of the forest. Where did you come from?
I probably fucked up a portal.
Woods are too dangerous. Everyone we've sent doesn't come back.
Oh.
But I'm so glad you guys are here!
Yeah!
So,
Gotta get out of here.
He's glancing over the walls, and his look isn't worried or fearful. It's more worried. He is feeling a lot of concern and kind of heartbreak too. Something out there is making him very sad.
Missing? For how long? What was going on exactly when the children disappeared?
Okay, I've heard enough. I immediately go over to one of the bikes/playground equipment, and I wild shape into a direwolf. I start smelling the child equipment to try and get the children's scent.
The conglomerate of misfits are gonna save these kids! I will find Nearsworth, Bosworth, wherever you Bosworth.
Good luck!
Thank you! Thanks!
Thank you. Between the direwolf and the actual map that you have, you're able to find the camp very easily, actually. It's a little strange. You are greeted with a large wooden sign.
How long does it take us to get there?
20 minutes.
Okay, so I got 40 minutes left as a direwolf.
Okay. So, it took you about 20 minutes to get here. Really easy. You are greeted with a wooden arch that says Camp Stomping Grounds. And just, you can see, some cabins, and a path that seems to lead off into the trees that must do something. You can see a lake and a canyon on the other side, or not a canyon, but a cliffside on the other side of the lake where a waterfall is gently trickling down. Not gently, what am I saying? It's a waterfall. Yes.
No, keep going.
Okay. But the campground is very quiet. There's no people.
Okay, could I keep smelling to see if I can find out where the scent goes from the camp?
I will go ahead and give that to you with your 20. The kids' scents are all over this camp. So much so they've clearly spent a lot of time here. So much so that it's hard to tell where they are now. It's just they've run around this place far too much to get a good read.
Investigation?
Yeah. I'm going to look around. I'm going to order my Sprite companion. What's the name? A tourist to look around as well.
Okay, boss!
Find something with my nose.
Let's see, is that investigation?
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do investigation on
This
those.
is mine.
An investigation on yours.
Okay, that is an 18 for me.
I got a 3. My Sprite got a 9.
Okay. You and your sprite are unable to find anything. Are you flying?
Knowing me, I probably would be flying.
Okay.
If I can.
From your aerial view, you are able to get a pretty good view of this campground there, and from your altitude, you can actually tell that there is another campground further east, southeast. So if we put the campgrounds in a square, you have the northern campground in one corner, and then there is a trail leading to another campground in the kitty corner of this camp. Also from your view, you can see a lone child walking the path coming from the southern camp.
Okay, I'm gonna shout, "There's a cannon fly!"
Patolis, stay with Maven Protector.
Okay, boss! So, you fly down to this kid who nearly jumps out of his skin, holy crap. And he brandishes a very large stick. And when he realizes that you're not what he thought you were, he pauses and says, Oh my gosh, when did you get here?
Just barely. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine, but you're not.
What?
And he reaches up to try and grab your hand. And says, come with me.
Okay.
So this kid takes you, without you questioning much at all, takes you to the back to the camp where you just came from, and he catches eye of everybody else who is at the entrance.
Rough.
And he's like, oh dear. Okay, you all, I need to do a kid voice. You all need to come with me right now.
Is he freaked out by the big dire wolf with a pseudo dragon on its back?
A little bit, but there's something else that's clearly scaring him.
How old is he?
He looks. How old is he? He's about 14. 14.
What's wrong? Is it the tree thing?
What tree?
The tree's attacking, your hometown.
What? No, later. You guys need to come with me.
I'm still holding his hand like, let's go, guys!
Okay.
Alright, so you guys are, he's practically, like, dragging you along as he sprints to, back to the path that he came from. And to a cabin that is larger than the ones that you saw at the entrance. Clearly a supervisor's cabin or a campmaster's cabin. And it is labeled Enfield Cabin. He says, there's something in the camp. You guys gotta hunker down. You gotta hide. And he knocks on the cabin door. And another child's voice from inside answers and says, who is it? And the kid that's with you is like, come on, Elias, this is not the time for this.
Elias.
And this kid, the kid inside opens the door a little bit and says, you have to prove it's actually you. And
I could attract him with fireworks.
Not right now, Kadia.
the kid that's with you sighs and is like, fine, what's the puzzle? And
Puzzle?
Elias holds out his hand. And at first he holds out with his the back of his hand towards you with 3 fingers up and says, if this is 5, and then he holds out with his fingers towards you with his thumb straight out, what's this?
Oh.
And Serlin, or excuse me, the kid that's with you.
Then we don't know.
The kid that's with you is just like, 3. And Elias seems, alright, you got it. Come on in.
3.
So he lets you in.
5.
So he lets you in.
Wait. Maybe?
Remember this later.
Maybe.
After this kid gives the answer, Elias opens the door all the way, revealing 3 other children inside. They're all kind of...
Do any of them look hurt?
No, terrified, but not hurt. And they're all just kind of huddled in a corner around a campfire.
I'll
they've
turn
built.
back into my normal form at this point.
Okay. The kid that's with you is like, oh, you're a druid. Okay, good. I was beginning to worry.
Yeah, sorry.
What's going on, Peter?
Get inside. Let me shut the door first.
Probably gonna have to.
I'm going to go to Elias. Elias, how does that work? How is this? So this is 5.
I'm not telling you.
But I'm legitimately curious.
You're an adult. Go away.
I'm gonna go check on the other 3 children.
Tell Maeve she's a child.
Hi, I'm 3.
What?
I'm going to go over here.
No, I legit.
Liar.
I was born 3 years ago.
Liar.
I don't like.
She's
my
a bird, kid. Calm down.
It's okay. It's okay. I understand.
Stop trying to get the solution to the puzzle. I'll do later.
So I go to the 3 kids at the fire.
All right, the 3 kids. They seem to be cooking a rabbit over a campfire, and they're just trying to stay together.
Are you all right? What are all of your names?
I have to come up. I'm not doing voices for all of them. There are.
Just do
Too many.
child voice.
My name is Warwick, and another one, I'm Darius, and another is America. Blah.
Do you all look very tired? Would you like me to take over cooking the rabbit while you get some rest?
That's okay. We just woke up.
Oh, okay. That would explain the tired, then.
Mm-hmm. Well, and
Tell me, how long have you been here?
A couple months.
Damn, you kids are good.
And where are the other children?
around, really. We try not to stay together.
That makes sense.
It doesn't work very well.
Well, I promise you, whatever's going on here, we are going to take care of it, and we will get you home safe and sound.
Yeah, that's what the last group said.
Well, guess what? The last group didn't have me, the great and powerful Sham Child Saver Superhero #1 Absolute Perfect Moo.
Well, Erica seems
Awesome.
impressed. The other kids aren't very impressed, but Erica certainly is. It's like, wow, are you a hero, sir?
You would bet your bippy I am a celebrity superhero druid thing.
Druid thing.
And the kid who came in with you locks the door and makes sure everything is secure and says, well, you better get comfortable. You're stuck here now.
I'm sorry.
Right. What's going on up there?
Well, the camp is cursed.
Okay.
Once you come into camp, you can't leave.
I want to test this.
Okay.
As in, like, can't leave the cabin itself, and there's, like, monsters out there, or, like, you try to leave and you explode?
You try to leave and you just come back and end up right at the edge of camp again.
Okay.
No matter which direction you
So
go.
why are we bunking down?
Knowledge or
Bec-
cane to some spell like that.
Sure.
Okay. That would be a
I was-
13
Never mind.
You are aware that a spell like that exists,
or
but
15 or 14. 14. I'm at 14.
you are aware that a spell like this exists, but not anywhere near this scale.
Okay.
You said you've been here for a few months?
Yeah, we were at summer camp, and then, we wanted to go home, and no.
Do you mind if I test this?
Knock yourself out. Just stay in the air.
Yep, will do. So I
Patoris, stay with her.
go out.
Why?
Okay, boss.
Air.
Well,
Is there something on the ground?
yeah,
What?
can't fly.
What's on the ground?
Yeah, what is it?
Serlin lowers his voice. Or the kid lowers his voice. My name is Serlin, by the way.
Hello, Sarah.
Hi, sir.
I'm not doing this anymore.
Okay.
Serlin lowers his voice.
Is that
Serlin
what I'm-
Tucker.
Tucker.
Perfect.
Serlin lowers his voice to try and not. I don't want to upset the other kids. We call it the Wraith.
That sounds scary.
It is.
Is it like real Wraith or just called the Wraith?
I don't know. What does real Wraith look like?
It's hard to describe.
Um,
It's like, you know, a ghost.
it should.
Skeleton thing.
Actually,
far off.
wraiths look more like wisps.
Yeah, exactly.
Wispy skeleton.
No, I mean you don't see a skeleton.
Oh.
I mean it's just a wispy figure.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's pretty close. Basically, this thing has been hunting us for about a week now. And, it's already, taken a couple of counselors and a couple of the supervisors and...
Okay. You don't want to get too loud.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You were concerned about the
Really
others.
scary.
I believe it.
Just take it slow.
And we can't get out. And it's all my fault. And...
Wait.
and then he starts to cry.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay,
no.
maybe.
I start playing a calming tune on my
You're
Shamus.
not a bard.
So what? I'm a skilled performer with it.
Erica's impressed.
Because your
Maeve wants to
I
know.
am going to actually just kind of hold out my hand, casting prestidigitation, just to make like quiet sparks appear in my hands, kind of just to distract.
Okay, hold that thought. What were you saying?
I was gonna hug him.
Do it!
He gets a hug. He's mildly like he starts to smile at the prestidigitation, and then he remembers his situation. It's just
Wait.
At least I got you still crying.
Kambia. Call Jack.
One more time.
Kathia.
Damn you. Okay, continue.
Call Jukalane. We see if we're still on the same plane of existence, or if we've been
I have called Jacqueline.
since we've been at this cabin.
Oh, okay. I'm going to get on the phone with Jacqueline. Poor Jessie.
okay.
Jacqueline.
Hi.
We're still on the same plane.
What are you talking about?
We're stuck in a camp that we can't leave now.
That sucks.
Oh, hey, we're saving kids, so, you know,
That doesn't suck.
normal hero stuff.
Good luck, honey.
Thanks, honey.
Oh my gosh! Sorry. Just hearing that just made me be like, yes!
Jeez, and they say Disney develops romances too fast.
Weeks.
It's happened. My roommate is getting married to a guy that she met weeks ago. It's fine.
Damn.
My uncle got married to his wife after a week of dating, and they have been happily married for over 20 years.
Exactly.
It can happen.
Yeah, it's been like, what, a week? Since
Y'all
you met
haven't even been in a date. She's just calling you honey because you called her dear last time.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
I'm actually
tricking her into the.
I'm drinking her into that.
You're tricking her into pet names.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Because
Anyway.
I'm just like,
Yes, maybe
I only
like
called
that.
you honey that second time because
I wanted to hug the kid first since he started crying.
You got a hug, or he got a hug.
Okay.
you both get hugs.
Yes,
Hope it
there are
makes it
hugs.
feel better.
A little bit.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Patoris, stay with her and stay invisible. If
Okay,
anything
boy.
happens, just to her, just. Well, if anything happens, just come back and warn us.
You got it, boss.
I'll guard the door.
Okay, so I
you're
want
off
to go.
that way.
I'm going to go over to the nearest window
Uh-huh.
and I'm just going to peek out and do a perception to see if I can see this wraith
Okay.
thing.
I'm gonna walk up to Abby and I'm gonna start speaking in Elvish with her.
I do speak Elvish. Hey.
Oh,
I
me
mean,
too.
everyone speaks Elvish. It's like the
The,
common language.
that's the common language here.
Yeah.
Then what is common?
It's the
common.
traders' the traders' language. Actually,
Oh well, I speak.
I
Elvish
didn't
too.
tell you about that. You were
No.
still in London. Okay. Because of the Palladium Union, and where the elves basically took over the world, everyone speaks Elven.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
I just
great.
added that as like
Yeah,
a
me too.
skill.
Yeah, but I get
Oh.
I get Elvish as an
I think you only told me.
I think I only told you. Whoops.
What?
Well, it doesn't matter. You can
Everyone
speak
knows Elvish.
Yep, everyone knows Elvish.
My perception was an unnatural 20.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Well, I was
Go ahead
trying
and
to
talk.
tell her something but without so the kids wouldn't hear.
Go ahead.
That's the problem. why I
None
was
of the
thinking
kids
Elvish.
speak common.
Okay.
Common is pretty uncommon. Lol.
Okay. Doesn't it strike you a little odd that everyone in town said they've been missing for weeks, but the children everyone said they've been here for months?
Well, I mean, transdimensional spaces and all that fun stuff. This spell has probably either made them lose their sense of time, or it's put them in some form of time bubble. I mean, we went through that portal, you know, the kind of accordion fun thing with space, and that took us nearly all day.
Do want to interject. They said they've been missing for about a week. However, they said they've been at summer camp, which lasts a couple months. So, technically speaking, they've only been missing a week because they were supposed
Couple weeks
because they're supposed to come home from camp a couple weeks ago.
Fair enough.
Got it in one. Good job.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it's a time problem, really. I'm more worried about this wraith thing.
Speaking
And
of which,
what's keeping us stuck here.
I'm gonna die.
You're in the air.
You're in the air. You're okay.
Oh, okay.
You are heading towards the edge of camp, though, right? Which way are you going?
So the kid said that it's like anybody that tries to leave just comes back.
Right.
So I'm gonna test that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to head straight back as if I was going back to the town.
Okay. Let's do you, and then we'll do you. So you leave camp. You fly over the forest, and it's like, all right, in a few minutes I should be making it back to town. And you see over the horizon those buildings. That's a cabin. You're right back where you left.
How the frick did that happen?
In the meantime, out the window, you see a tall, probably a woman. She's very thin and very pale, and she's hunched over, like almost bent in half. She has long hair that covers her face and drags along into the trees behind her.
Ooh.
And it's very ashen gray. It looks like death personified. Very pale, very ghastly. And she stands there at the edge of the trees and waits. You're gonna have to speak up for the mic, dear.
Come here, sweetie. Come here. Look out there. Do you see what I see?
I see it, don't I?
Yeah, you see it.
Meanwhile,
I think I found a wisp.
Wraith?
Well, I was describing a wraith as a wisp earlier.
Carry on.
Maeve is still flying
I
around
think
me.
it might be the Lady of the Woods.
That's an interesting
I
thought.
kind of have that same thought,
Is this-
actually.
It is very possible for fake creatures to appear like that.
I have a question for our child friend, actually.
For Serlin?
For Serlin.
Okay, hold that thought. Flying.
Still flying, being like, okay,
Testing it again.
yep!
Are you heading back towards the cabin where they're at, or?
I'm gonna try, this time, I'm gonna try instead of going to the town, I'm gonna just try to, like, just go off in a random direction.
Okay, we'll check in with you in a minute.
Okay.
Question for friend.
Hello, friend.
Hi.
Are you calmed down a bit?
A little
We
bit.
good?
I think
Okay,
so.
I have a question
Since
about
I'm
something
near
you...
the kids, can I hear this conversation?
Yeah.
I have a question for you about something you mentioned earlier.
Okay.
Do you want to go into a corner
Oh,
so
okay.
we don't... Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, you said something about this being your fault? What happened? Take your time. Take your time.
Okay. I like summer camp.
Uh-huh. Everyone does.
I mean, you know, I should have mentioned that friggin' Serlin is a tiefling.
Hi, Tiefling Child.
Yeah, he's a tiefling. Most of the kids here are gonna be tieflings.
Well, I mean, the village was full of tieflings,
yeah,
so I mean,
yeah.
connect
my
dots.
brain, my brain was like, no, yeah, they'll know it's a tiefling. Wait a minute. When Dad takes me down south, you know, being like me, you get lots of looks.
I feel you.
And you know, here at camp, like I hang out with people that aren't like me, and
No one
everything's-
gives you weird love.
no, it's wonderful.
Oh, that's so good.
So when camp ended this year, I didn't want to go home,
Oh dear.
and I wished, you know, that we could stay here forever, and everything would be great.
Mm-hmm.
And my fairy godfather heard me.
Oh, Godfather.
Godfather.
Oh.
Yeah, it was this.
Did you like meet him? To know he was a father?
Yeah, he was. He kind of. Let's see, what race are you? Let's start following.
Fearbolg.
He was kind of like you, but a little taller.
A little taller,
And, and he didn't
okay.
have the pointed ears. He had round ears, and he was pale, and
Okay.
he had like this really seriously blue hair,
Whoa.
like it kind of hurt to look at, like it glowed.
Whoa.
So, as a Fey Walker, would I recognize if this describes any type of Fey creature?
Nope, not any creature you've ever heard of.
Okay, so we have a blue, pale-skinned,
Blue-haired.
short-eared elvish thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
And he's your fairy godfather.
yeah,
Okay.
he said his name was Remnus, and
Remnus,
and
okay.
he said that if I really wanted to stay at camp, then he'd make it work.
And then what did he do?
And then, well, he like wiggled his fingers a bit.
Mhm, like magic
and,
stuff.
like, yeah.
Magic
Yeah,
stuff? Okay.
lots of magic. It was very bright. I had to shut my eyes for a minute. It was very bright.
It sounds like a presentation to me, but okay.
So then he said he was going to go, and he started to walk to the door, and he said that if I didn't want to stay at camp anymore, that I just had to gather my friends and make an escape.
Okay. Make an escape. Like, you just said make an escape?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then it was time to go home, and I got on the wagon, and we rode out the gate,
And you came back through
and
the
then we
gate.
were through the gate. Yeah.
Okay.
And every time we tried to leave, it wouldn't work. And then like people came looking for us, and then they got trapped here, and then that thing showed up. Oh my gosh!
I'm gonna self-presentation. Look, guys, he was startled by this.
I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna look at the windows.
I know, I saw. Shit.
The wraith has gotten a little bit closer.
Oh shit.
Okay, Jameson's going away. Javelin's coming out, and I'm gonna go sit by
Okay,
the door.
to the corner, go to the corner, everybody. It's gonna be great.
So they all huddle in this corner. Erica puts out the fire. And
I have a plan. Everyone in the corner.
everyone huddles in the corner.
Minor illusion.
Okay.
I am then going to wait with them. We're all sitting under this thing, and
Like-
we're gonna wait.
Does that include
Let's check in
just
with
you
you.
and the kids?
Anyone who gets in the corner.
Yeah, are you
Okay.
guys in the corner?
I was standing by the door, because...
Okay, so you're still by the door.
I'm gonna get in the corner with you and like So speaking in common, that thing you described, that is not any type of fake creature.
Good. Okay, so we don't know what the hell it is. Perfection!
So, you flew, I'm gonna say north? Is north cool? Alright, so you fly over the canyon. Or over the cliffside. There's a beautiful waterfall. You're like, wow! And off you go. And there's trees. And oh man, there might be a valley up ahead. Oh, it's the cliff with the waterfall.
What the frick? Wow!
What will you do now?
I can't see you doing this for hours.
Are you just out of the story? Is this what you're gonna do?
No. Honestly, after that's happened, Maeve's gonna be like, I know when to sense a pattern! Time to go back! I got it!
Good. So you head back.
I'm scared.
I'm so
We'll check
scared.
in with you for a minute.
Oh my gosh, please don't die!
So you are all in the cabin. They put out the fire, so it is dark.
Yeah, and I'm gonna whisper to the children about my minor illusion. I have made us look like the wall. We need to be as quiet as possible, and then he'll just think it's a wall.
With both hands, the kids like cover their mouths.
Good job.
And they're just like,
Don't cover your noses.
And then
Breathe.
in the moment I'm going to step out of the illusion.
Oh, find it. Okay, no.
okay.
I hope he wasn't out there, because then you just popped out of my wall.
No, wait, so you're just hanging out outside the illusion? Or what are you doing?
Like, I whispered to her that this isn't a fairy creature, that I'm just moving away, just away from the illusion.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
you never entered it. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm just in there with the kids. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will be best, Grandma.
As you may recall, it was dusk when you were getting to town. The sun has nearly set at this point. And they put out the fire to make sure that whatever that thing is wouldn't know there's fire in here. So it is dark. And all you can see is the outline of the window with the last vestiges of light coming through it.
Just a second. We do not have the right atmosphere.
You're turning off the lights, aren't you?
Of course she is.
Of course I am.
D&D in the dark!
Relative
Except,
darkness.
you know, the sun's still out.
Well, yes, but any case.
Maeve, please don't die.
I'm so scared. Ah!
It's quiet. All you can hear is the breathing of the children around you as they try very hard not to hyperventilate or scream.
I am going to just do motions like this.
Mhm.
Try and guide their breathing.
I'm drawing my scimitar and my shield.
breathing.
And in the silence, you hear very measured steps walking up to, there's like a
like the porch.
yeah,
type thing?
porch, thank you. Walking up the steps to the porch, just against that wood. Step, drag, step,
Oh my gosh, breathe out.
drag, step.
Breathe in.
And you hear the doorknob jingle.
Oh my gosh, guys, get in my illusion for fuck's sake.
The door is locked, as you may recall. Yes.
Okay, when that happens, I am going to wild shape into a lion.
Okay. You are now a lion.
Congratulations, Simba.
And Simba
Simba.
jiggles the door handle. And gets the door handle to turn, but the chain keeps it out. And so the door bangs as it hits the end of the chain. And she tries it a couple of times.
I get into a pounce ready position.
And then silence. This is when you show up.
Oh, great.
You you fly above the cabin. You're coming from the north, so you come from the back of the cabin. And when you turn to start making your land, you see this creature hunched over in front of the door, trying the doorknob. Her hair goes into the trees on the other side of the path and just doesn't show any signs of ending. And she's there trying to get the door open.
Frick.
What do you do?
Okay, hold the freaking phone.
Good.
Hold the freaking
I can
phone.
see Kendall, like, every time that chain rattles, she like, shakes it, or, like...
Yeah, the
moving.
kids, all of them don't, but
Yeah.
it's like...
She's like, okay, breathe in.
Erica has started crying. Quietly,
Yeah.
but just like, oh, we're gonna die!
You're not gonna die.
She's just now a mantra. We are a wall. We are a wall. We are a wall. A wall isn't a child to be eaten.
Maybe-
We are a wall.
Can I do an insight check to see if this person is meant, or whatever this is if its goal is to inflict harm or something?
Yes.
We are a wall.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
So, my insight ended up being a 23.
Nice. Okay, you know that this creature is up to no good, and is clearly trying to at least catch the children,
Okay.
and very likely means them harm.
How close am I to it?
I'm putting it for a landing. I want to say at least 20.
Yeah, I'd agree about 20 feet. You are airborne.
Okay. This is gonna be the dumbest thing
Bless!
I think I have ever done.
Okay.
Blessing this stuff.
I am going to fly straight towards it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna scream, "Everybody duck and cover!" And I'm gonna cast Thunderwave.
Okay.
I will instruct the kids to do a little lying on the ground with me. For now, we are the floor. We
So,
are the floor.
To explain what Thunderwave is,
Yes,
this is
please,
a spell that Luke actually showed me that he has last campaign, but I said not to do it
For this very reason.
for a reason. Because this spell is a thunderous force that sweeps out from me. Every creature in a 5-foot cube originating from me has to make a Constitution saving throw. And then on a failed save, the creature will take 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away. The backdraw of this is that unsecured objects are that are completely within the area of effect are pushed 10 feet away, and the spell emits a boom that is audible for 300 feet.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Okay. Well, I failed my Constitution saving throw.
How many of us have to make that?
It's
Well-
within 5.
Yes, so none of us.
None
Well,
of you.
Oh, I thought the one near the door would.
Yeah, I want to say that they are okay because they are in a structured building.
Yeah, I'd say it's fine.
The building will definitely shake, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
We are the wall!
You swoop down.
Oh, should I actually roll to see if I hit? Because this is a level 1 spell.
It's
It's
a
just a
Constitution.
Constitution, so now.
You do need to roll for your wild magic, though.
Nope.
Okay, we're good. And how much damage do I take?
2d8 thunder damage.
Okay, why don't you roll your...
Okay, thunder damage. They take 8 thunder damage. Here's yours.
Yank.
I do have to ask though, is that going to blow the door open with only since she has it open, but the chain's the only thing holding it in place?
Yes.
Oh dear.
That thunder wave throws this wraith a good 10 feet,
Okay.
and it screeches like... and hits the ground and rolls a couple times, and gets up and just, like, looks at you and starts to come towards you.
Get in the house! I can't say that because I am the floor!
So I hear that, I look back to Sinellis, and I just kind of motion with my head to open the door. I have no hands, as Lion.
What do you do?
I run up and open the door.
Alright, the door is open next to you.
Before I leave, I want to cast color spray at it to see if I can blind
Ooh,
it.
color spray!
Okay. Now, because you are casting 2 spells, the wraith is going to get a turn in between. Are you okay with that?
Sure.
Okay. The wraith's gonna attack you first.
Okay, let's see if I die, guys.
The wraith is going to use Withering Touch. So
Oh,
this
boy.
this wraith like drags herself basically up to you and reaches out with a very thin hand and tries to touch you. And that is a 21 to hit.
Can I see this at this point?
How wide did you open the door?
I
It was to like
completely.
flavor.
Then yes, okay.
When the door's open, I'm just going to instruct the children. Close your eyes, kids. We're on an island.
Maybe.
We are the floor.
The kids do as you say. Like they're clearly terrified.
We are the floor, children. We are the floor.
Okay, you're gonna take 11 damage.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not dead yet.
I know, but that's close to me dying, and that's terrifying.
Yep.
Can I pounce on it?
Sure.
Okay, so pounce is a thing a lion can do if I get a running start.
Go ahead.
Okay, I can pounce on it, and I'm going to make a claw attack with it.
I'll turn back on the lights. Like, you guys want me to?
No.
No.
Excuse me.
Horror.
I dropped you guys in a survival horror game.
I got this, but I am the floor. Excuse you. What do I have?
I know.
My boss.
19 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. I'm going to deal the damage, and then you'll need to do a save. That's 9 damage to it.
What kind of damage is that?
Slashing.
9 damage? Okay.
Okay. Now you'll need to make a strength saving throw.
16.
Okay, you are not laid out prone.
Alrighty.
However, I am going to bite you, since I have 2 attacks.
Go ahead.
22.
That hits. Is that piercing damage?
Yes.
Okay.
8 damage.
Okay.
I just realized I have a freaking reaction spell of shield. What the frick? Me?
Get good!
I gotta get good, scrubs.
Alright, that leaves you, Flaze.
Bail back inside the house.
So, you're gonna bail?
Yep.
Alright, you rush inside the house, and the Wraith turns to look and continues to follow you.
Follow Flaze.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to shoot it with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
See to hit. I got a 17.
That hits.
Okay. It takes 6 force damage.
Nice.
In the meantime, I'm going to step between the Wraith and you.
Alright. Well, I've kind of created a turn order. Luke.
Okay. I'm going to kind of try to run around and pounce on her from the side to push her away from the door.
Okay.
Oh, she was
Trying to push her back out, or... Because she's in the doorway now.
Oh.
Yeah. She followed Flaze in. So they were fighting in front of the door. So the door's here, and they're here. So
But then
Flaze
wouldn't I
did-
occupy the doorway then if I tried to pounce on her?
You know, that's a good point.
She
Okay.
can fly over me.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, so
So-
she's still on the doorway step.
Okay, so
Bail.
here, I'm gonna need to like kind of do a run around to run back and then pounce forward in order to pull this off.
Just run back inside and let's close the door.
I'm trying to get her out of the doorway is the thing.
She's not on the doorway, she's at the doorstep.
You're in the doorway.
Back up and shut the door. Kick it down.
I can't shut the door. I have no hands.
Sedillus is there.
You can. Dogs can close doors. You just.
Oh yeah, if you're just...
You can't lock it, though.
Yeah, that'd be your job. You can shut
So you
it.
can,
though.
like, shut it and just, like, hold your body against it.
Exactly. You a giant lion.
You do what your character would do.
Yeah, at this point, I would just try to pounce on it and try to throw it out of the door.
Okay, so
Okay.
go ahead and pounce.
Okay, so my pounce is a...
Now, does it push her at all?
It brings her prone. So I'm assuming if I'm jumping on top of her, I'm at least forcing her down.
Gotcha.
Okay, so that would be a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, make a strength check.
That is 11.
Okay, you are now prone.
Alright, so
So-
the Wraith is pounced back, and she hits the deck with a strangled sound. Just, ah!
You take 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
And now that you're thrown prone, even though I wouldn't normally be able to bite you because I ran around, because I now threw you prone from the pounce, I can still bite you one more time. Or I can bite you now.
I don't think that's how it works in 5.
Actually, it says how it works right here.
Okay,
I've
carry
got D&D Beyond open,
Carry on.
and that's flat out what it states.
Carry on.
Yeah. Oh, but I fumbled.
Oh, okay. Well, no.
Stop it.
Let's see. We'll take it to... Let's see. You went after the...
We are the floor.
You went after Kendall. Okay, Flaze.
Okay.
We are the floor.
Yes.
We are the floor. I got them hypnotized now.
We are the floor. We are all the floor.
Oh, there is no spoon.
So she's prone a ways away.
Right. She's on the front
Edge of
porch.
the deck, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's on the porch prone.
Where are you, Luke?
On top of her. I mean, I'm not grappling her, but I'm
Okay,
assuming
because
that-
I was gonna have a bonfire, but then I...
Yeah, maybe
Well, but
not.
then again, if I'm on top of her, that technically means I'm grappling. Would I have to move past her after I pounced on her?
Probably. Because, like, if I remember, it's like if you're knocking her down, usually how animals do it is, like, they'll pounce, knock you down, back up, 2-claw. So you're probably in front of her.
Oh, okay.
So you're probably in the doorway. Either way, I would not recommend bonfire.
No.
Because the cabin is made of wood.
Yes, that's true. The only thing I want to do, that I think I should do, because I'm injured,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna do True Strike.
Okay.
Even though we're not going to get an advantage on it, but we kind of have I guess, it probably isn't a rule to, like, know its defenses, but we kind of made it one.
The Wraith is resistant to lightning, poison, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Okay. And then I'm going to scream, Shamu, get back in here.
Alright, and something else that'll be around.
Is there a straight shot if I try to fire my Eldritch Blast again?
We have a lion in the way.
And it's on the ground.
That's okay. That's what I
So
thought.
no.
Okay, I'm just gonna be ready to slam the door and lock it.
Okay,
And-
so you have a ready, and then Shamu.
Wouldn't it be the Wraith next?
Yes, but all she can do is stand up. She won't be able to move forward. Oh wait, no, you're right next to her. She's gonna claw you.
Mm-hmm.
So she gets up, and fumbles.
Okay.
Thank heavens, bro.
So from that pounce, she kind of stumbles and is trying to get her bearings, giving you time. So now it is your move.
Okay, I 5-foot step backwards, gracefully and daintily.
All right, and with your
And
ready action,
swipe.
you're able to shut the door. Wait, are you gonna swipe at her?
No, not really. I was just like, I'm gonna daintily swipe the door closed. But if he's doing that,
Yeah,
then no.
he's been ready. So you shut the door and lock it, and you can hear the Wraith outside just furious, just
We are the floor.
and she bangs on the door a few times, jiggles
We
at the
are
handle,
the floor.
but she cannot get in.
We best. Oh my gosh. Mavis just kind of like inch towards a corner, being like, "Frick!"
I immediately
I
change
feel-
back and
okay.
apologize to.
You don't know where I am.
I'm gonna immediately change back and apologize to Lucky for not handing him off before I started jumping on things.
Lucky gives you a feeling of fear and concern, but is very much wanting to return to your pocket.
All right,
right
go
now.
in the pocket.
He scrambles in and just like stays there and shudders. Just like, what the hell was that?
I'm gonna need to rest. I only need to rest for an hour to get my wild shapes back, but a long rest would be good. I'm still hurt from the wolf
He
fight.
probably should stay in this cabin for the night, to be honest.
I don't disagree with this.
I don't disagree. Wow, I wasn't doing my voice.
I wasn't either, so...
I don't disagree with the logic behind this decision.
Are you gonna share with us about your insight about the monster?
What did I give? Oh, the monster! That thing's resistant to everything.
A lot of stuff.
Does that include slashing and blood and
Yes.
Does that include fire? Sonic?
No.
As a reminder, lightning, poison, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
I do
Flaming
have fire
Spear,
spells.
Flaming Blade. Okay, those are the spells you're cackling about.
All right.
Don't cackle with the DM!
I know something you don't.
Oh
Would
dear.
we be able to kind of assume from this what at least type of monster it is?
I'm assuming it's some type of undead, given
Yeah.
all those resistance.
That's what I'm wondering.
It's hard to tell. You'd have to get a pretty good look with a roll.
Okay.
Since I was trying to, dry hump it with teeth, could I do a knowledge nature, or is this not something of nature?
I'm not gonna let you roll after the fact. Maybe next time you meet her.
Sounds
She's not going away anytime
Sounds
soon.
good.
Actually, she is going away. When she's unable to get in, she decides to wander off. So, you are now free of the Wraith for the moment.
Wall goes down.
Oh, there you are.
Kind of
Are you
out and
are
just
you
like,
okay, children? Are you all right?
Yeah, we're okay.
I was waiting for them to go, we are the floor.
Erica in the back. We are the floor.
It's all right, Erica. We drove her off.
Thank you.
You're most welcome, small child.
We'll be safe for tonight.
Mm-hmm. Serlin chimes in and is like, "This has been the safe place so far, but you can see why gathering the campers has not been easy. Yeah,
So they're all at the other camp, I assume.
Or the other cabin.
I mean, maybe there. Let's see. There are 3 cabins in the northern camp. There are 3 cabins in the southern camp, and a few. Like there's the lake.
cafeterias and stuff.
Yeah, the lake and everything. So they got to be somewhere.
We got this.
I went out today to go find them, and then I ran into you guys.
It's okay. As I'm on the floor, I'm gonna be like, it's okay.
Oh,
Tomorrow I can fly and we can find them.
come over here.
What? No, don't heal me. Just let me rest.
We gotta sleep for tonight. Or you guys do. I'm gonna fall into a trance and be the floor again.
Alright.
You're gonna lie on the floor and feel like garbage?
Yep.
Sorry.
Alright,
Absolutely.
me and Lucky will go curl up in a corner.
I am going to invite the kitties to sleep with me if they want. But only if they want. They do not have to feel pressured.
Warren, Darius, and Erica all kind of cuddle around you and just like, oh, person.
Adults!
Serlin is, well, he's not welcome with the other kids. They kind of give him a look and he kind of wanders off.
I am going to mage hand grab him.
I'm going to go over in little otter form and cuddle up on his lap.
Oh, okay. JK then, if he's already getting cuddled by someone, I was gonna mage grab him, drag him over to my pile, and hold him like,
Well,
come!
Well, me and Lucky are gonna go both do that.
Problem solved.
Problem solved.
Okay.
So, and now we can bed down for the night. You guys have a long rest.